Now, if you hear this awful squeaky sound, this means it's time to lubricate your door. Today I'm gonna show you how to do this, and I'm gonna show you what to use to lubricate these doors. And please don't use any of these products, because later I'm gonna show you why this is a very bad choice for garage door lubrication. Right here we have this all-purpose universal multi-spray, and this is excellent for hinges and drum lubrication. And this little fella is industrial chain grease, and this is excellent for torsion spring and roller axle. Both of these are silicone based lubricants. They won't damage any rubber parts if you accidentally spray them, and if you overdo it on your garage door, you can wipe it off easily. Start with your hinges, because they are spread out all over your door and you need to lubricate them really good. And there's really no sense to lubricate the body of the hinge. You need to apply your lubricant right here in this little gap, because this will lubricate a moving part of your hinge. You can apply it in this hole also, and on this part here also. Always have a rag with you, because there will be a lot of dripping and you need to lubricate a lot of stuff. Move over to your end rollers and spray these hinges right here and a roller sleeve. But as you can see right here from the inside, this roller axle has a little bit different color right here, which means that it's good practice to use a different grease for this roller axle. It would be best to use lithium grease for this roller axle if you have any. If you don't, then this chain grease will also work great. This will actually lube this axle right here, but it will also lube the inside of this sleeve, so everything will move just a little bit smoother. Now, you don't want to lubricate this roller right here, because that will attract dust and grime and everything will get dirtier much faster. So it's better to leave the roller as it is. Next up is to lubricate this drum right here. Feel free to be generous with lubricant on this cable, because once this door goes up, it will lubricate the cable as well. And this will at least a little bit prevent any cracks on this cable. Now, last thing to do is to lubricate this torsion spring right here. Make sure you have your rag with you, because you will lubricate everything pretty nicely, and you don't want to have any lube drips on your car or on your garage floor. That would be very nasty to clean off. Now simply just start at the top of your spring and work your way down to the bottom of the spring. We want to lube this spring pretty nicely, so this lubricant will be all over the place. As you can see, it's dripping on my garage door, but be patient and you will get it done eventually. Repeat this process 2 or 3 times until you got this torsion spring lubed up pretty nicely. Now, very important thing after you are done with lubricating everything is to open and close your door a couple of times. You want to check if everything is lubricated and quiet with no squeaky sound at all, and you want to wipe everything off one more time after this process. Now, as I mentioned before, you don't want to use this WD-40 for this lubrication process for some obvious reasons. This is made from petroleum-based oil, which will soften plastic or nylon or any rubber components you have on your door. And this is especially bad if you have a plastic or nylon roller. And most of the garage rollers are made from plastic. And one more thing, if you have a nice color finish on your door, this WD-40 will definitely damage this color if you apply it to your door accidentally. So to recap, use silicone-based lubricants and make sure to lubricate 4 most important parts of your garage door: hinges, roller axle, drums, torsion spring. Lubricate them and you are good to go.